Hello and welcome back to a brand new video. Welcome to a glorious sunny day here in England, in Worthing, down on the south coast. And welcome to a video that is going to be incredibly satisfying. I've been waiting a long time to do this. Finally time to fix the most irritating part of this car, and I'm going to be doing it myself. So, just going to pop you guys in the boot there. Hope that's nice and comfortable for you. Inside this mysterious large box is a clue. Well, it's actually going to be a bit more than a clue. It's going to be pretty obvious when I show you it. I'm fixing the start-stop button. Finally. I'm going to show you the state of the current one in a second, but I've got a nice new one. It's a genuine Jaguar Land Rover part. I can't imagine it just feeling that nice to touch compared to what we've got at the moment, so very excited for today. Also my magic box, I've got some tools to do it with, hair bands, you'll see why later. Crappy plastic tools from Amazon. And worst case scenario, I've got this. I really don't intend on using this today, but needs must and all. So, welcome back to the channel. Just before we get into the video, I have got a question to ask you all. I know recently I've been talking about the next car after this, and don't get me wrong, I'm not intending on selling this L322 anytime soon. There's a lot more we want to do in it first and enjoy it for a lot more time before thinking about selling it. However, the day will come at some point, I should imagine. So my question to you is, if money were no object, if you could have whichever Land Rover you liked with any specification, any engine, any trim, any colour, any incredible extra feature, any modifications, what's it going to be? Leave me a comment below and tell me exactly what your dream Range Rover would be, or Land Rover. And also my second question is exactly the same as that question, but for any car in the world. What is your ultimate dream car? Because I need some inspiration, guys. And it's also just a fun question to answer as well. So without further ado, let's head inside, let's show you the current start-stop button, and let's try and successfully fit the new one. It is a hot one again today. I think I am just going to blast the aircon for a second. Oh wait, I just stuck my finger inside this button. So this is the current state. Before we go any further, I'm going to ask you all a quick favour. Around 70, or I think it's 75 to 80% of the people watching these videos at the moment are not subscribed. Actually, I think it's closer to 90. I can't remember. It's just a very high number. If any of you watching do enjoy these videos, a little way to support me would be just to hit that subscribe button, because it's totally free, really helps me out, and it lets YouTube know that you enjoy my videos. So enough self-promotion. This is the current state. Now actually it's worse than it looks. There's actually a bit of tape over this. Take it off and show you. My nails are too long, I've turned it off by accident. There you go. Just there, a nice gaping hole that easily fits my entire little finger. It fits my thumb in. The hole is big enough to fit my thumb, just to give you an idea. This wasn't actually as bad as it is now when we bought it. There was a very obvious crack in it, and it was going to be something we'd do anyway. Is that going to help the light? Is that better? I think that's worse. It is something we wanted to do anyway, but then we took it to a guy to look at the rust when we first got it. And when we picked it up, we were about to drive away, and he knocked on the window and he said, "Oh, by the way, I stuck my finger through your start button and I put some tape over it for you." So I said, "Thank you so much, that's very kind of you." That is the plan for today, and I know it sounds like such a small thing, and it is a small thing. I think the part was like £40 or something. Every single time you get in the car, it doesn't feel very nice. Like imagine your front door being really horrible to open, and every time you go into the house, is something that you think about. If it worked perfectly fine, it's something that you wouldn't even consider, but because it doesn't, it's something that you're thinking about more, if that makes sense. It's like when you go to a restaurant and it's a bad experience, you're probably going to think about that more than if it was actually a good experience. And like people leaving reviews and stuff, you always get the bad ones. So with that in mind, fingers crossed this goes well today. The reason I've got the little, sorry, I'm all over the place today. I'm absolutely sweating because it's so warm in here. And I accidentally turned the engine off when I was talking, and I forgot to turn it back on. So let's turn that back on for a second. There we go. Any fault codes? No, we're good for another day. Lovely stuff. So let's try and prop you up here. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. So the reason I bought a packet of hairbands out with me is actually just to use a plastic. It's quite a thick plastic, and my theory is I can use it against the leather a little bit to try and protect it, because if I'm getting tools in here and it's bending backwards, it's in quite a nice condition for the age of the car, so I don't particularly want to damage this. And these tools, I was taking our camera apart the other day to fix the on and off button, and you can see here these little chunks that have been taken out of them. They're really not the best quality, but we're going to try and make do with them. So in theory, this should, there we go, just slowly lift out. Now if we look at this one here, we've got 1, 2 and 3 clips around the edge. So I need to basically find these using the tools 1, 2 and 3 and kind of get behind them enough to unclip them. Feels like the first one's off. Here we go, there we go. That was actually a little bit more difficult than the guy on the YouTube video I watched made it. You have to really get behind these clips. He just sort of went and it came off. It took me a couple of minutes to sort of work my way around the 3 clips and then we can literally just unplug it. There we go, that bit's come off. Let's try not to lose that inside the car. And then the beautiful new replacement part. We need to just line that up. There we go, it's slotted in there, and then hopefully this is a moment of truth. Let's see if it, oh, beautiful, oh my goodness. I cannot tell you how happy that makes me. Now let's start it together with its beautiful new switch. Is it in the shot? There we go, are we ready? Drum roll please. I'm actually if this doesn't start. Ready? Sounds even better than normal because it's with a switch that works. Wow, it's so smooth. Incredible. Now I just need some aircon. Just give me a minute. Ah, lovely stuff. There's something so satisfying about doing something yourself. The guy that put his finger through the button did say that we could take it back and he can fit it for us, but it's just extra hassle and that wasn't too hard at all. So there's definitely something so nice about doing it yourself, and now every time I press that button I can think about how proud I am of my hard work that I've put in today. But yeah, it's definitely nice doing things on your own. I almost wish that I was a bit more skilled in doing things like this, being a bit more hands-on with the car. Maybe it's something I look into in the future. Even things like oil changes and things, I've never done it before, but it's something that I'd like to do. It's just that extra layer of satisfaction, and I'm definitely feeling that today. You're probably thinking, all right, you fitted something that's really easy to replace, like calm down a bit, but I'm proud of myself, so let me have this moment. So thank you for watching today's video. It's a little bit of a random one, a little bit of a DIY video, and I know I mentioned a few videos ago that I've got this new button, and I've been this one, and I said, is that a boring video? Do you want to see that, or is it boring? Should I just do it and not film it, or would you like to watch it? And loads of you said that you did, so hopefully you have enjoyed watching this video today. Finally I got around to doing it. If you did enjoy it, please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you're new. I'm looking forward to more videos on this channel. I've got loads more ideas, loads more trips planned, and I'm just really loving it. So thanks again for all the support, and I'll see you very soon in the next video. Goodbye.